It's long at 74.75. A couple of reasons. One is this 3/8 Murray line. Another one is a pro bar down here. Cyclical support right here at 73.50. 73.50 is also a value area high from yesterday right here. And also this is the forecasted low on a volume-based range model that calculate every period. So real good area to lean on. Whether or not it's going to work is another story. So we'll see what's up. Cumulative delta came all the way down to the 0 line, bounced off of it, which is another does help a reversal for at least temporarily. So hopefully we can get this right here to flip, and take us with it, take price with it. So it's good. Current VPOC is volume POC is 275. So looks like we possibly get a little bit of movement off of this early morning trade here. Target set at 76.75. Hopefully something happens here soon, because it's early morning and I don't like sitting through a bunch of chop in the early morning. It's just too much emotion going on. I might come down and test this low right now, which is 73.75 before we take off. Yeah, I don't like it. All the other indices are coming off, bonds are rising, crude's dumping. VIX is shooting up a little bit, so it's definitely lowering the odds of this thing working out. But haven't actually hit 73.50, which is the actual entry point for this value area high long trade. The idea is that it'll bounce off a value area high, it'll defend that, and want to continue to take it up. Just got another pro bar here, so I'm hoping if it was a down bar I'd be more impressed, but it's an up bar, so I just got to be a little careful with that. Down bar tells me that pros get long on down bars from what I've been taught, at the lows. Alright, I might not get much out of this. If we can't get any lift off of this in the next couple of bars, and this sine wave starts to roll over more closely to printing cyclical resistances, which is what happens when these lines cross, then I'm going to get out. Bullish or bearish divergence right here. Don't really like that. Momentum's more to the downside. Which if the bears can't push this thing down any lower, all of this negative context here will actually help with the upside move if the bulls actually win here. Okay, just got bullish divergence right here, bullish divergence right here. Just gotta get past this support level that's been broke. Delta momentum's starting to show some positive movement, or it was. It's just up here. Just there it goes. I got some institutional longs here and shorts are talking about it, but I got some volume imbalances on the lows here in favor of the bulls. Just got to chew through this VWAP and. Just really putting in a lot of volume here at 75. Look at that ledge right there. Wow, So it's definitely a fight going on here. So I just don't, this is going to print cyclical resistance. I don't like the way that looks. So less and less selling, as indicated by my momentum indicator. Not really feeling too warm and fuzzy about this, but I don't want to get I don't want to get shook out just because they take it down and make a new low here. I mean, my actual entry should be at 73.50, which is right here on the cyclical support, which is value area high from yesterday. But it looks like here we go. Come on. Delta momentum. Well, no, actually it's flipping back and forth. It's on another screen, but I feel okay being in here. Cumulative delta. Nice wick here. I'm sorry, tail. Another pro bar just appeared right here. It's an up bar. So this is really, they can't push, if they can't break the highs of this bar, 75.75. There's another one on the 2000 tick bar chart. So this, if we break the highs, I may just move my target out a little bit. What's the high? 77.50. 77.75 could possibly be it. Just got another 555 lot just fire off at 75.50. So this is good. More proactivity here. Cumulative delta starting to come up. So I'm going to keep just move my target to 75.75. I don't like, still explain something here. I'm just a little leery because these pro bars started showing up on the way up. Usually they kind of know where they want to go long before they hit a low. At least that's been from what I've seen on these indicators. Not that they're all going up here, so I don't know if they were setting sell limit orders and they just got hit by the volume that took price up off the lows, and now they're gonna be able to take it down. So it's pretty sketchy here. Gonna have cyclical resistance print on this 1500 tick bar chart. Okay. So prices start to come back down, so that could have been possibly back to my entry. Cumulative delta is starting to come back off as well. And we're starting, look at that, just hit it again. So yeah, right. Well, that interpretation on these pro bars was exactly right. These were limit orders, but they were sells. Just got swept into the fray from the volume and the bulls that thought they were going to get price, off the lows here with something behind it. So I'm pleased with that exit. I don't care if it's a point or not. I'll take that all day long, as compared to trying to fight and sit through this with what's happening. I mean, technically, the entry point's just been hit, but we've already traveled back up off of the early morning lows. Couldn't take it above the open, and now we chewed back through that 75 volume POC with nothing, like it was nothing. So I'm cool with that. I'll take that, and to me, I can. Okay, and this is dumping too. We're probably gonna get another flush pattern. Might be the next video. I might take along on that too. We get that. This is a trifecta: exhaustion sell, bullish divergence, right at the center line, and then flush pattern is gonna be a yellow dot here. Boom, cyclical support as well. But the only thing I don't like is there's no pro bars down here on the lows to take positions up to go long. So this might be a false signal, but I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on it.